This is an alternative channel to the main channel, don't expect content to be the same, also mild swear warning. I've just remembered this channel exists, so I'm going to make some videos on it again, so subscribe and whatnot, and also don't expect nearly as much effort because this is an alt channel. So, I've been hearing a fair bit of talk about now Ninjago creators, Tommy Andreasen and Braggy Shut. Braggy Shut was the head writer of Ninjago from 2019 to 2022. He wrote March to Yoni, Season 11, Crystallized, Master of the Mountain, Seabound, etc, etc, etc. Tommy Andreasen was the creator of the theme. He has been involved with it since its very inception, back in 2009, I think, maybe 2008, I can't remember. And left in 2022, same with Braggy, after the release of the ending season of the first big storyline, Crystallized. And in their absence, I've been seeing a lot of talk about them recently, and it's talk I disagree with. So the general sentiment, and this is more so directed at Tommy, but I have seen it directed at Braggy Shut too, is that these guys were incompetent and did not really care about Ninjago. And this isn't like a major sentiment, that's like a majority opinion, but it's a sentiment I have seen popping up, and it's one I strongly disagree with. I do not think Tommy Andreasen and Braggy are incompetent in the slightest. In fact, far from it. I think they are incredibly talented people. So the first thing you might be saying is, wow, dick riding much? And just to kind of show that I'm not really like biased here, although I do have some level of bias because I do like Ninjago, I think a lot of their decisions at the end of their run, particularly with Crystallized, not very good. I think I've made that opinion very known, and I want you guys to remember that when I say that I don't think calling them incompetent is fair. And again, this isn't to say that Tommy and Braggy are absolutely flawless creatives, because I really don't think that's the case. Just to give you an example here to show you that, again, I'm not biased one way or the other here. Tommy on the Last Spin podcast compared showing what happened to the Crystal Council to a long drawn out scene of making a sandwich. So I don't think Tommy and Braggy are perfect. But everyone makes mistakes in one area or another, right? There is literally no perfect product. No one has put out a perfect product. No one ever will put out a perfect product. But we all happen to be humans, and we are capable of making mistakes or misjudging things sometimes. And I don't think it's a good move to discredit 11 years of work because of some oopsies on the final stretch of his tenure. For example, Tommy Andreasen, literally, the Ninjago intellectual property is his brainchild. He created this, he nurtured it, and he turned what was some random concept art into an incredibly profitable multimedia franchise that has captured the hearts and minds of literally hundreds of thousands of people over the past 12 years. I do not see how you can call that an incompetent creative. I think probably one of the best examples that showed to me that Tommy truly did care about this IP all the way through is one day a Twitter account called Ninjago Shitpost made a post saying how he really likes the character posters from Season 11 and how he wants to see more of them for other Ninjago seasons in the future. Tommy Andreasen personally responded to this tweet by going through Seasons 12, 13, The Island, and Season 14 and retroactively making character posters for those seasons with the exact same vibe of the Season 11 posters. He literally made new Ninjago marketing in his own time, not being paid a cent for it, because some random dude on Twitter really wanted to see more posters. If you can look at that and say the person in question does not care about the IP and its fans, you are literally just completely insane. I don't know what to tell you. Like, if you can look at that and seriously tell me with a straight face that Tommy Andreasen does not care, you are genuinely just an idiot. I don't know what to tell you. Like, this guy could have dropped Ninjago at any time. Yes, I know it's a job and it puts food on the table, but realistically, he could have dropped Ninjago and went and did something else with his career at any moment. But he literally put 11 years of his life into it, 6 of which where he would consistently interact with fans, and again, like with the poster example, make them stuff Not because it makes him money, not because it increases the reach of the Ninjago brand, but because he cares about Ninjago as an IP and wants to see the fans of it happy. Do you think he would have interacted with you guys on Twitter for over half a decade? Not being paid for it at all, keep in mind. And also, this would barely promote the Ninjago brand. He's not selling people on the theme by answering random obscure lore questions on Twitter. A lot of what he did, a lot of his work on Ninjago was done for you. I just don't know how people can look at that and say he doesn't care. I just seriously do not get it. And as for the incompetent part, as mentioned before, Tommy has put out some stellar seasons. Season 11, Season 8, Season 13, every season of the show. Sure, this show has had stinkers, rebooted, crystallized, awful seasons. But are you seriously gonna discredit a dude's entire 11-year-long body of work for a couple stinkers? And again, take this from the crystallized ruined Ninjago guy. If anyone is critical of this IP right now, it's me, right? So know that I'm not sugarcoating any of this. I just genuinely think dismissing this dude's entire 11-year-long tenure with the franchise because of a few bad seasons is dumb. It's dumb. It's really dumb. Same for Braggy's shirt. The good majority of Braggy's seasons are absolutely stellar and a really solid continuation of the Ninjago IP. I have my problems with them. I feel like they could have been a bit more bold and original in areas, but I think all in all, Braggy's tenure with the show, going from season 10 to season 15, was excellent. Was the ending of Braggy's time with the show catastrophically poorly written? Yes, absolutely. But I really don't think it's fair to dismiss Braggy as a talentless hack because he put out one bad season. Everyone makes mistakes, especially when you're running an 11-year-long interconnected saga of storytelling. I don't think it's fair to dismiss Tommy and Braggy as creators because they made a few. At some point down the line, I might regurgitate what I said here into a more polished main channel video because I feel like there's a lot of mileage I can get out of this topic. But for the time being, I wanted to throw my hat in the ring some way and I want to experiment with this channel. So be sure to let me know what you think, and again, don't be surprised if you see a topic similar to this in a more polished form on the main channel. I just don't like seeing Tommy and Braggy's names being ran through the mud by people because they screwed up on their last season. I think looking at it holistically, Tommy and Braggy have been hugely influential to making Ninjago as good as it is today, and dismissing their entire talents and body of work because Crystallized dropped the ball is just completely ridiculous. Tommy and Braggy are insanely talented, and I think dismissing them as incompetent or not caring is an incredibly misguided thing to say that neglects the majority of their time working on the Ninjago franchise. I really, truly hope whatever they do next in their career, they have huge success with, and it's just as good, if not better than Ninjago. I hope they have successful, fruitful careers after the Ninjago show, because they are talented people and they deserve to have them.